Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with an NU Beta Showdown Live. Still waiting for this tier to actually become official, but by the time the Road to Top 10 starts in NU, it'll definitely be official. I'm pretty sure PU will be out by then, but I don't have too many points in the NU tier. I'm actually trying to get some right now. I was doing about 9 battles off screen. It was just taking a while, so I was like, okay, I have limited time, let me just start recording. Even though we're a little bit low on the ladder, we use this as a day to, or at least a recording session to rank up our NU points. That way I don't always have to constantly be on Moet's account, because I don't want to take his account without his permission too many times. Eventually he'll catch on and he'll be like, damn, why do I have so many points? I'll be like, you're welcome. But you know, we don't want that to happen, because Moe has to think he's doing it himself. No, I'm just kidding. Jokes aside, it's Sticky Web that Punch Streams past me. We have, by the way, this thing is a GOAT. Vanilluxe is the GOAT. Never Melt Ice, Blizzard, Freeze Dry, Triple Stab plus Taunt. We got the Sticky Web, we got the offensive Seismitoad, Choice Scarf Tyrantrum, which actually helped a couple times versus like Dodrio and whatnot, and then SD Shikaberry Drapion, which has also come in clutch. So I'm gonna lead off with my Hazard User. Our opponent's team is actually very, very scary. If you lead off with Sableye to taunt me, or Claydol, or anything besides this, I would have been a little bit more worried. But end up leading off a Lantern, which means I can get up my rocks right now. As he does go right for Thunderbolt, which is smart. However, unless he's packing HP Grass, Seismitoad is an answer. And I can just take this, set up my rocks. I do want rocks up early, because that's the difference between Vanilluxe, like 2-hit KOing everything and whatnot. Actually, rocks ensure that Emboar is 2-hit KO by Blizzard plus Hail, so it's really, really cool, which is why I want rocks up. Like, I was testing, I was like, holy crap, man, this damage is so much. But rocks up is going to be nice. I doubt he'd go Claydol. Yeah, Druddigon makes sense. What we can do is just go out to Masquerane's fodder. Not only that, but getting off the Intimidate on Druddigon is pretty smart, as well as the fact that if he doesn't have Sucker Punch, I can get off an Ice Beam for some damage before I Blizzard spam everything. Goes right for Outrage immediately. That looks like a good time to send out my Ice type and spam this Modest Blizzard. It does have 350 special attack and Snow Warning, so these Blizzards are accurate as hell. And Druddigon is going to go down nice. That was also his rocker besides Claydol. Well, that could have been his rocker, but I'm thinking it might have been Choice Band if he just went for that. I'm not sure why he went for that, though. Like, I could stay in and show you guys the damage, but I don't want to just yet. What wins? Drapion can win, so I don't want to get rid of that. Miss Maggie's spin blocks. I don't think that my Tyrantrum does anything, and I feel like he will go for Superpower, but I need Seismitoad because it beats Lantern and can also beat Sableye 1v1 if I Sludge Bomb Poison it, and then can just Earth Power spam. So I don't think Tyrantrum does too much, and if he ends up going for Flare Blitz, I obviously resist, and then I can click Outrage. So, though I probably won't click Outrage because Claydol is a Pokemon. I'll probably click Dragon Claw. Yeah, going for Flare Blitz, which we are able to take. He unfortunately does burn me. Sucks, but there's nothing I could do. That might be Scarf damage. It did 27, then again. I don't know, Tyrantrum is pretty bulky. We'll click Dragon Claw. We don't want to be locked in Outrage, especially a burnt one when Claydol is such an easy switching for my opponent. Yeah, makes the most sense. Again, Drapion is looking very good in the late game. The fact that he's regular Sableye, though, and does have Prankster is scary. But what I want to do is go directly into my Magius and just click Blizzard. If he's Thick Fat Hariyama, it's a little bit bad for me. For Vanilluxe, or Vanilluxe, I don't know, I like this play. It's ice cream. I love vanilla ice cream, I love chocolate ice cream. Those are my two favorite, like, those are actually my favorite, like, just straight up plain. I don't like chocolate, so no Shadow Ball switchings, no Ghost Resist on his team. That's fine. Psyshock does do a decent amount considering, you know, it hits me on the physically defensive side, but again, no switchings to this attack. And if he does go Lantern here to try and Volt Switch or double out into Claydol, predicting my Seismitoad to try and Psyshock and knock me out. My Seismitoad is fast, so I can outspeed him more than likely, and go for the, ooh, Sableye is an interesting play. How much did this do? I did 60%, yeah, unless you have Shadow Sneak or something, but again, I see no leftover. You're not Mega. Ain't nobody out here being Mega Sableye. Not today. It's actually a Life Orb Sableye, which is pretty funny. But we can go out into our Vanilluxe. And how much damage is Emboar taking? Not enough, no. But we can just click Ice Shard here, and I will be able to knock out Sableye. Also, you know, just preventing any unnecessary damage. The Hariyama is definitely looking threatening. And there it is. But Vanilluxe, again, just beats every mon on his team. So what we are going to do is go out to Tyrantrum as fodder. I can also SD up with my Drapion. I'm hoping he goes for Fake Out into close combat and not Bullet Punch or anything like that. Or an immediate close combat also works. Yeah, it definitely also works. seeing as how I can now go Drapion and just click Poison Jab. I need to weaken this thing immediately. Immediately. I will be able to take one close combat, and no poison resist on his team outside of Claydol, which is at 18%, so it will die, and plus I'm faster than Claydol anyway. So I'm glad that he went for that, because I, unfortunately for my opponent, get a crit. That sucks. That crit definitely sucks. I'm telling you, Vanilluxe is about to win this game in the late game. Don't sleep on my boy. Also, Seism Toad also wins, but I'm going to try and make it that my my other Mon wins. So it is a double down right here. It is a double down. And Hail is about to end soon. No. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to go out to the ice cream cone right now. My chair's nice now. Shout out to Temple Storm, but like, it's like far away. Lean back. Do the rock away. Okay, so Vanilluxe comes out. We can click Freeze Dry if he goes Lantern. Yep. And it 2 KOs Lantern with ease. Only thing we have to fear is paralysis, maybe a Thunder Wave / discharge, but he did have Thunderbolt, so the chance isn't that high. And again, that 2 KOs with ease. Look at that damage. Beautiful, beautiful damage. And we don't get paralyzed either. Nice. That's what I like to see. So again, I'm going to try and win the game with Vanilluxe over trying to... Damn. Case Victory, is that you? Sucker Punch Lantern? I haven't seen that ever. I've seen Sucker Punch Rotom though from Case Victory, which is pretty clutch. But Emboar is going to come out. I want to win the game with this Mon so badly, but I don't think it's possible to win it. So the smarter play is to go for Freeze Dry, get off enough damage on him, and then win the game with my Toad. But I wanted Vanilluxe to win the game. No. Anyway, I'm faster than Claydol. I'm faster than Emboar. But we're men, so we're going to click Hydro Pump anyway. Because if he wants any chance of winning, he has to switch this thing out or crit. And I don't want Claydol ever coming in and never giving him that opportunity. If I click Hydro Pump here and he goes Claydol and I miss, that still gives me 2 opportunities to hit. And we land it anyway, nice. So I'm going to be able to get rid of Emboar, and Claydol is going to come. That was actually what we call an unnecessary play. Pretty sure Sludge Bomb would have been able to knock out Emboar at that range anyway. Pretty sure Sludge Bomb also knocks out Claydol while we clicking Hydro Pump, because we have it for a reason. Good game. Alright, so we get the first win. Link's definitely putting some work. Got rid of Dredagon, got rid of Lantern, chipped away, chipped away. That's why I like to see that hail coming through. Punch room. Thank you for the team. If you guys want to use it, I feel like I'm ending the live, but no, I'm not. If you guys want to use it alongside me, you can. The link to it is down below in a paste bin, as I usually put the teams, unless it's like a live with friends where we use multiple teams, so I don't typically put them in the description because there's way too many teams. It's not always from me, so let's look at this team. But basically, Choice Scarf Tyrantrum is nice because you don't always have to depend on the sticky web. Depend on the sticky web, and it puts in a lot of work because again, SD Jodrio has such a good speed tier. It has such a good speed tier versus this guy. Oh, Mo just hit me up asking me if we want to record. I'm gonna record the video after him. He said he just woke up. But yeah, Web's up, great. Rock's up, better versus him, and then Vanilluxe just kills every Mon. Yes. So Web's up first, step 1. Yeah, let me finish this one. This could be Dragon Dance Charizard. That's actually a threat. We're gonna get my Webs. It's Flame Burst. Alright, we're good. Dodge the bullet. Can still be a threat though. I'm going to Quiver Dance up. Alright, so again, we're on the lower ladder, so this game isn't gonna be the I'm sure it's not gonna be the toughest game. What if he starts charging for Solar Beam, or has like Power Herb Solar Beam? I'll eat my words right now. But yeah, we'll get up our Stealth Rock here, breaking sturdy on like 2 Mons potentially. This Mon is a threat. I'm gonna go Vanilluxe and just click Blizzard. I'm gonna go Vanilluxe and actually just click Blizzard. No, regret. He probably has EVs too. Actually, I don't know. Masquerain didn't go down to sturdy, so I don't think he has EVs. Yeah. There's no way that Masquerain would take a fire move, even if it's just like, even if it's that move from. Yeah, there's no way. I don't think he has EVs. I'm gonna start looking for another game. Maybe I could play this one on the side. Is that possible? Can I? I can't push that out. I'm gonna start looking for another game. Oh, nice. He knew. Nice. I love donations like that. The equal reward. Shout out to PK. But yeah, PokeaimMD Miss Magus is pretty cool because it allows it to effectively spin block while also giving a pretty decent move in general versus fire types like Incineroar and knock them out. It's Constant Crush is pretty cool. In this game, for example, Nasty Plot Miss Magus just sweeps my team, or my opponent's team, excuse me. Also probably sweeps my team. No, I have Drapion and I have Tyrantrum. But He does have a spinner, which is Hitmonlee. I have to be careful about it because I also don't want to go directly into my spin blocker. Elite's Cradilla could definitely be rocks. Looking at it, Seismitoad could also be rocks. So if this thing is cursed, it's a threat, but I do have the Blizzard. So we're fine. We're gonna put our Sticky Web here. Let's see if he gets a rock. Ancient Powers me. Don't be boosting on me, thank you. I would appreciate no boost, because I'm gonna Ice Beam you for a little bit of chip. That actually did a lot, considering that's not stab and whatnot. So I thankfully doesn't get any boost. So I know I can go out into the Ice Cream and just get my kill right now. Let me claim my kill. Unless it's Assault Vest Heatmore. Heatmore is also annoying to switch into, because it's such a versatile Pokemon. It has a good move pool. Focus Blast, Sucker Punch, Heat Lash. I think that's what its signature move is, or Fire Blast, or Flamethrower, Giga Drain, whatnot. Knockoff. Really, really versatile mon. But you know what else is more versatile? This Ice Cream. Actually, this Ice Cream is the opposite of versatile because it has three ice moves and then Taunt to block Defog. I don't even know what Defogger is defogging on Vanilluxe because it beats Golbat easily. There's no flying type is defogging on it. He's smart to stay in, especially if he's like an offensive Heatmore and not like Assault Vest, because it would take a clean 30-40% from this Blizzard. This is modest. Hitmonlee comes out. Man, I don't want to go directly into Mismagius, but I really do like the webs versus at least this Pokemon in particular. So we'll go on to Mismagius as he does go for the fake out. Looks like he is the normal gem set, so we do have to be careful. We're going to double, expecting him to go for knockoff here. And I actually want to go out into my Tyrantrum and let him knock me off. Because Tyrantrum being freed up is really nice, considering my opponent does have a fairy type and whatnot. This is the only mon I actually need Sticky Web for, so we'll click Dragon Claw right here. He can knock me out if I don't knock him out, but Hail is going to do the job, so I count that as my kill. Even if he did get rid of the webs, I got rid of him only, which was the fastest Pokemon on my opponent's team. So Tyrantrum, once I get rid of Gramble, it's free to just spam Head Smash, or Outrage rather. So we'll go Seismitoad because we do get up rocks and his spinner is gone, chipping away at his fire type for Mismagius. Mismagius, like I said, it does win. That did so much damage. That did so much damage, but I still on rocks. Yeah, this mon might have been useful for beating Heatmore, but Drapion can win and whatnot. We'll go Vanilluxe and just click our Blizzard with rocks up. I'm confident I can do some damage to Heatmore. And Gramble might live this, but I don't know. It's modest, never melts ice. I don't even know how well Heatmore's going to take this. Seismitoad is definitely not taking this Blizzard. Yeah, that boy does so much damage. I was going to say, Hail shows that he outspeeds me, but I'm not hit by Hail. Ooh, I was going to say switch it up, but I was going to say fritch it up. We're going to switch it up to Freeze Dry there. And Heatmore is going to come out. Head Smash is pretty free. Drapion, I want to keep because of Gramble. This is Assault Vest. I'd rather have this mon with Blizzard. So a Fire move is definitely coming out. I did talk about how it's really easy for me to spam. Is it the MV set? That Rock Tomb for Volcarona where he never faced the Volcarona. He faced it in testing though. He did face a Volcarona in testing. That did not knock me out. Heatmore, come on, buddy. Step it up. Step it up, buddy. What happened? Alright, so we get rid of Heatmore. Nice. Again, free to spam them Blizzards, which is what I've been doing. It's a common theme in this live. I think he's banded on his Gramble, by the way, just based on the damage he did to Seismitoad. And I'm still faster. Nice. So you know what that means? Hail is about to end, but we're about to set it right back up with the snow warning. I actually love this mon, man. And Hail is so cool in general in the lower tiers because if you pack it with like a Alolan Sandslash, you always get up your Aurora Veil. So like Hail teams aren't designed to actually be full on Hail teams, but Hail team offense or Aurora Veil offense, similar to what you see in OU with Ninetales plus 5. Doesn't knock out Guzzlord. I mean, Guzzlord had amazing HP, but and Devastating Drake can knock me out, but doesn't matter. That still counts as Vanilluxe kill because the Hail is there to get rid of that mon. His name was Enrique Pique. Enrique Pique. I like it. Anyway, Masquerain just for Intimidate on Persian. We actually don't need webs up too much versus this guy. It's literally just this mon that outspeeds me. It actually looks like a pseudo Trick Room team, to be honest. I'm very worried about Hariyama. Leads Corsola though, so that does give me my webs up early. The Sticky Webber here, the Sticky Webber now. Yeah, he's smart to get up rocks. Corsola is also a really cool Pokemon. I hope it gets some sort of buff. Whether it be in HP, actually yes, in HP and defenses. Just give it that buff. Because a natural cure / regenerator on this mod is really cool, and its typing is really cool too. So we'll go Seismitoad because we can wall its dual stab, and oh, really good play except for that move. Really, that's the only move that I could actually do damage to Seismitoad, so that was a very solid play. We'll get up our rocks. If he wants to go Golbat, he defogs, but then I get to go into Vanilluxe, and I can also set up the webs again. And again, I didn't need them necessarily in this game. He might fear an Earth Power. He could go Hariyama. Behemoth is an issue. Not necessarily though, because it doesn't have Focus Blast in its arsenal. It has like Signal Beam at best. And it does have the Analytic, but Drapion does eat a hit, and I can just go right for knockoff and either get rid of Golbat's Eviolite or get rid of the Behemoth. Analytic boosted Energy Ball did a ton though. Look at that. That's just Analytic boosted. So, knockoff is my play. I don't have to set up so early. I can actually set up later if I force him out. And thank God he goes Hariyama, assuming this thing was Assault Vest, because now Nasty Plot Miss Magius can win very, very easily. So, go out to Masquerain, even though I will be taking 49% from the rocks, 50% rather. Same thing, 49 because I took less. Get off that nice Intimidate and just spam Air Slash here. Why is the timer not on? Just spam the Air Slash, no flying resist on his team outside of Corsola. And if Corsola comes in, that gives me Miss Magius, which I can just Nasty Plot up versus. And Dazzling Gleam will be able to knock out Hariyama because the Assault Vest is gone. He goes out to Golbat, which is smart. It eats up that hit. But I mean, I can just Ice Beam. And if he defogs, I get on my webs again. Interesting. I'm actually going to Quiver Dance here, because if he chooses to defog, I'm going to force him to attack me. And if he roosts again, I'll do more damage anyway. And if he Brave Birds, I can go out to my my Vanilluxe. There you go. So these are going to be forced to attack me or defog, and I'll be able to 2-hit KO Golbat. Whirlwind. Okay, that was another option I guess my opponent had. And unfortunately, he phases me out into Drapion. So we're SD up. I did not expect him to go Hariyama. I want to see if he has Bullet Punch plus Fake Out. But we keep Golbat low, which is again amazing. Miss Magius is looking so good. So I take this. I don't take this plus Bullet Punch. So we'll see if he has that. He does have the BP. All right. That's still a problem. Outrage switching's non-existent, and even if he stays in and it doesn't die, Vanilluxe should be able to pick it off with Ice Shard after. So we'll click this Outrage right here. Nice. And again, non-existent Outrage switchings on my opponent's side. And Vanilluxe is looking so good to sweep. Corsola is his answer. It's not a resist, man. I mean, he doesn't have a Dragon Resist, right? 47% is beautiful. Scalds me. I don't want to play around with Burn. And I think he might recover anyway. Actually, I'll sack Masquerain. I was going to go directly into Miss Magius, but yeah, this is the better play. Okay, I want to Continental Crush that Persian. I want to Continental Crush that Persian. So we'll go Miss Magius here. He might fear like an Energy Ball. He might fear a Thunderbolt. Whatever Miss Magius wants to go for. We're definitely Nasty Plotting up though, because I'm pretty sure +2 Continental Crush will be able to knock out Persian. And because of the sticky webs, we will be able to outspeed it as well. Mudsdale is probably the only mon on his team that could actually take a hit, so I'm hoping he doesn't go directly into it. He shouldn't, because I could potentially Will-O-Wisp as well. I just decide to stay in. That's fine. Toxics, I'll eat that up. I'm good versus the Persian as well. We'll just throw off a nice Shadow Ball right here where he sack Golbat. Smart to sack Golbat. Very smart, racking up the damage. Doesn't go directly into Persian. But I'm still hoping, man. Come on, +2 Continental Crush. Show me some damage. Show me some damage. I mean, I still win with Vanilluxe, but like, show me some damage. There we go. Go right into it. Let's go. Let me do some damage. I'm about to throw a continent on him. Come on, kill. This is +2. This is a continent. This is +2 continent. This is America and I'm about to say Russia, but I don't know. This is America and this is North America, and which continent are we throwing on him? That's Persian. He's white. It's just 2 North Americas. This is Europe. Okay, so no Shadow Ball switchings. His only Trick Roomer can't set up. If he is Trick Room, I don't even know. His only Trick Roomer can't set up Trick Room versus me. I wish Regigigas also had a good ability. Speaking of continents. This is North America and Europe. Did I say Russia? What are the continents again? North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, Australia, was it Asia, and yeah, Africa. Okay, so yeah. That's why Russia didn't work. I said all of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah. 1. I'm trying to count it on my hands. North America, South America, Antarctica, Australia, Europe, Asia, Africa. Yeah, the 7 continents. Okay, we're good. This is about to be a new continent. This is the continent of Magius. Corsola 8, though. What the hell? It don't matter. It don't matter. Corsola eating doesn't matter. Just remember that. Because Behemoth cannot win. Because I will Blizzard it into Ice Shard if Blizzard does not knock it out. We're going to go right out to my boy Vanilluxe from Antarctica. We are in, I don't know, history lesson. Geography lesson, rather. Contrary to popular belief, I was actually a really, really good student. My boy 8, man. No! No, Vanilluxe, why? Why? No, SpongeBob. Why? Okay. Right out into Tyrantrum because it gets a little bit of chip damage off. I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe this wasn't the play. Maybe going Seismitoad is better because I can Earth Power. No, that would still give it stamina. So I'd rather Outrage into Hydro Pump and knock him out. Depending on, I guess, the Mudsdale set. But I'm assuming Choice Band or Assault Vest, which is why I want a little bit of chip. That took so much damage, man. What set are you? Show me a Life Orb or something. Show me something crazy. I don't know if it's Assault Vest or not. And I also don't... If it's Choice Band, I knock it out. I just realized this is Joey. Hey. We have Hydro Pump for a reason. We click it like men. Even this is a girl. Not anymore, you're not. Go ahead and get unneutered. I thank you, friend. Good game. Nice. Let's go ahead and get us another one. Nice. That boy got unneutered. Oh, whatever Seismitoad wants to identify itself as, sure. Go for it. Sun. Cool. Masquerain, I choose you. You know what the sun's weak to? Hail. I love it. Alright, so Magikarp could come out, but he'll eventually defog it, and I'm going for my Stealth Rock anyway. Excuse me, I'm not for my Stealth Rock. I'll get on my Sticky Whip, and what I will do is go for Quiver Dance here. If he wants to knock off, it's not going to do any damage to me anyway. And now we have a +1 Masquerain with webs up versus this guy, and I can just air slash him. Might eventually flinch him to death too. Sunny Day doesn't matter. I don't think so, especially because we will be faster than Victory Bell. He does get off his Memento though, but that is his rocker. If he wants to defog, he will be getting rid of the hazards for me as well. And Charizard, though it does have solar power, it will be taking some massive damage. Plus also from the sun itself. Not massive, but we'll be taking damage from the sun itself. I got blown away by Overheat, guys. Jesus. That could be Scarf Charizard or Specs. No, it can't be Scarf Charizard. I was faster than it. So right to Miss Magius we go. Because we can hit that boy with a Power Gem. Right now. That's not Scarf because my +1 Masquerain was faster. So thankfully I know Speed Tears. And we can knock him out with Power Gem. Don't have to deal with this monster anymore. And the great thing about the fact that the Charizard is gone is look at his Blizzard switches. It's only Emboar. And if he goes Emboar now, Expecting a Shadow. Actually, I don't even know what you would go on to. Power Gem's still the best play because it knocks out Charizard as well as does super effective damage to Golbat, which could potentially come in. But if he defogs, I'd love that because then my Ice Cream gets to go ham. Though, I don't know. Does Golbat take Power Gem into Continental Crush Power Gem? Cow. It don't matter. Charizard is gone. I don't think Charizard took a regular Shadow Ball either, so I don't think so anyway. You would go for Solar Beam here. If anything, I'm going to risk my Vanilluxe because Solar Beam is a 2-turn charge move, and if that ends up happening, I don't think you go for Weather Ball. I think you would go for Solar Beam. Oh, it has knockoff, unfortunately, but so I'm not going to be able to 2-hit KO Emboar. Man, are you Sucker Punch too? That makes me sad. I don't know why I risked this. That was bad because I could potentially lose here. Then again, his Sunsetter has to take a Blizzard, so... That makes me sad that you have knockoff, man. Come on. Why didn't you have Solar Beam? Like a regular Victory Bell. Anyway, nothing on his team takes a Blizzard outside of Emboar. Emboar, because Never Meltice is knocked off, probably take around 35, 40%. Probably 40% with Hail, depending. Never Meltice made it do like 46 last time. So I'm thinking about there. This is assuming he doesn't have Sucker Punch on his Victory Bell. Or Victory Bell. Victory. Remember that Mon used to swallow James? Then he got another one and swallow James. 20. Alright, so max HP Emboar. By the looks of it. We'll just go for another Blizzard. Weaken this guy for my... Or either that or Assault Vest, because he actually took no types of damage. What the hell is that, man? He took no types of damage. So the play I want to make is my Seismitoad, because I'm figuring I threaten this guy. I don't know if he go direct. Golbat is the best all-around play, but if he goes Whimsicott, I can get off a Sludge Bomb here prior to him getting off a Prankster attack. And if I do that, I get rid of the Sunsetter besides potentially Golbat. So it does make the good play of going Golbat. I suppose Golbat could defog if it wants to. That Sludge Bomb did nothing. I am faster, though. Golbat can definitely defog if it wants to. Yep. That doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but it doesn't... How do I say it? Like, the webs are going to make Victory Bell a threat, but I'm pretty sure we can still beat it with Drapion, is what I'm trying to say. And no head smash, no head smash switchings. So right out to Tyrantrum and go. That's going to poison me. Yep. Poison Fang is a cool move. Anyway, show me your head smash switchings. One! Gone! You're going to go Whimsicott and set up your Sun. Now click head smash again, and then I guess if it's Sleep Powder Victory Bell, but would it be Sleep Powder knockoff? It could be. I mean, that's up to him. So Emboar comes out. Was it actually Scarf Emboar and it just took nothing? It doesn't matter. Oh, it's Assault Vest? I don't know. It's dead. It's dead, and that's what matters. It's dead, and that's what matters. Tyrantrum is just coming through. Who next? Victory Bell? Why are you going to everything but the Whimsicott to set up the Sun? Go on. Who is next? Show me the next victim. I can't believe I'm hitting all these. This is young Strongjaw right here. This is young Rockhead, my bad. This is Shofu. This is Shofu the beatdown. That's my boy. Love Shofu the beatdown. Anyway, Drapion wins by clicking Poison Jab once. So, assuming he's not sub Whimsicott and we miss, even if it's sub Whimsicott, sub Leech Seed doesn't run Giga Drain. It runs sub Leech Seed, Encore, usually Moonblast. I don't think on a team with Solar Beaming Charizard and a Victory Bell with a definite Grass move, you need to run Giga Drain on Whimsicott. This is assuming it's not like an offensive Whimsicott. But either way, unless he hits, also Grass was... I'm saying all the options or all the ways that my opponent can win this game. 92%. Okay, yeah, he definitely should have went out to this Mon first. So Solar Beam's probably going to come out, right? I want to crush his continent. I'm going to crush him with a continent. Which continent am I choosing? This is for Asia. Thank you for making the game. I appreciate you. I love Pokemon. Let me crush him with this continent. Not even bad. Good game. I can't believe I forgot. I didn't forget the continents, but I just don't remember if I set them right. Alright, so we got a decent amount of points this live. Up to 1250, which isn't the best. Typically, if I want to do a live, it would be 1400 plus, 1500 plus. And obviously, when we do road to top 10, the only thing that matters is top 10 on the ladder. I've actually been thinking about... Ooh, bars. I've actually been thinking about... It's not that bad. It's only 1600. To finish my sentence, I have actually been thinking about doing 2 road to top 10s at once. I do that typically. I have done that before in the past, but I don't usually do that until I finish the OU one on its own. So I'll think about it. Because once I finish the OU one, obviously, I'll move on to whatever tier I do next, whether it be UU, Ubers. I don't even do the tiers in order. I do them however I want to do them. But in any case, guys, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, of course, feel free to leave a like. You can subscribe as well if you want to. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.